pool theme.
Pool theme as well, yeah. Woohoo Island, Riptide. I mean, it goes well together.
It
Maybe,
it is a stealth nerf to Steve.
it looked like they were about to get into it for real there.
What happened?
I don't know. Maybe misinput, maybe wrong color, wrong tag, maybe this controls off. I don't know. But either way,
colors are the same. Oh, it looks to be it's controls.
You know, don't wait to speak up when something's wrong, guys. As soon as the game starts, if you notice there's an inconsistency or your controller's not working or whatever, call it immediately.
Yeah, he was on a different tag before. Now he's on that 8BitMan tag.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Yo, LOE1 out the gate already. If you know how to play off gyro,
that's that up B you were talking about.
He utilizes it so well. I believe it has a little bit of armor. I could be completely wrong, so please don't crucify me, Twitch chat. But I know it's also a multi-hit as well, and it has a decent amount of knockback. So if it does hit successfully, albeit a risky up B to do, in comparison to a lot of other up Bs in this game, he won't get punished for it if he hits it.
And now we have awakened a terrifying creature.
A beast.
called LOE1 with a lead.
The LOE1 wall.
No, it's called LOE1 with a lead. LOE1, fantastic player. LOE1 with a lead, God. You never want to see it.
It's a camp I feel like a lot of players should be in. You know, if you do have the lead, do anything to maintain it whenever possible. You know, if you're down in terms of life, it's pretty much on you to approach because in a perfect world where every game goes to time, the player with the more stocks and less percentage done is going to win the game. So that might be just the kind of school that I thought that LOE1
That being said, I am seeing LOE1 be a lot more aggressive than I usually expect of him. It might be something about the R.O.B matchup he feels confident in.
He's catching 8-Bit's landings really, really well, and he's playing super solid. R.O.B has these giant encompassing hitboxes a lot of the time. I've barely seen LOE1 get hit by like a nair and falling. The DI hits just right there as well. Wario is a bit of a bulky boy in his own right, though.
Yeah. Also, he's catching these gyros pretty consistently.
Wow. Still not dead at 160. Yeah. That's insane.
Your character is known for being fat.
It's true. I don't know why. My boy eats pretty much garlic. He eats sweets too. He eats a lot of sweets, but garlic is like his main delicacy.
You see that guy. You know he's hacking carbs.
I feel like my boy Wario is like cracking open like a 12-pack of Bud Light after every set.
All right, edge guard situation. Could potentially get entirely lapped in stocks here.
The bike actually acting as like a pseudo shield to a lot of these gyros that 8BitMan is throwing out. I feel like 8BitMan might have to change up the game plan just a little bit if he hopes to get in successfully against LOE1. But all R.O.B needs is one hit to get going, depending on the circumstances.
Also, he's really confidently grabbing these gyros.
8BitMan is also poising these lasers to catch jumps on LOE1 when LOE1 is staying kind of grounded in a lot of these situations. Like, Wario loves jumping. His aerial drift is incredible, but LOE1 is picking his spots to jump very, very patiently.
Oh, yeah. For anyone wondering why you can never catch Wario, it's because he is one of the best aerial drifts in the game. In the franchise, really.
We also got Waft online as well. And that you're right about that aerial drift. That aerial drift coupled with the nair and potential combo game, you can get some sort of insane confirms off of some of Wario's straight hits. And that's what we're looking for right now, I think, for LOE1. He's looking to end this game cleanly. My man ate the little dreidel. All right. I think that was a really ham-fisted attempt at a roll read right there, but...
I'm surprised he didn't just up-tilt it. Like, everything went wrong that could go wrong there.
I don't know if it's nerves, maybe it was intuition, maybe it's what Script was saying as a heat check yesterday, a vibe check. Now LOE1 is rolling around all over the place after the Waft has been lost, so maybe we're seeing a little bit of nerves coming out.
Yeah, a bit of a fumble from LOE1. Although LOE1, not the most known for their Waft setups. They're known for their extremely strong neutral. Yeah. Their neutral, like, in this game has been insane.
Ooh, just jumping in there with the confidence with the command grab. Really good stuff. How does 8BitMan land here?
All right, no jump. But you're R.O.B, so you'll figure out a way.
Wario's crouch walk is insane. He's like, I'm looking how sneaky I am. Rose right there. Ooh, okay. Using the gyro to bail him out of that really bad situation right there. I'm surprised that 8BitMan is not even attempting to play with that. Wow, great up smash.
That was insane. He used the gyro to cover this part, the motorcycle to cover this part. And he's like, all right, you got nowhere else to go.
This is a no-fly zone. 8BitMan trying to shake the nerves off. I know a lot of players were complaining it was a little bit cold in the venue, but that's, you know, they do have hand warmers on deck at this tournament.
That's why I'm wearing long sleeves today.
Wear long sleeves to tournaments. Have those hand warmers out. Maybe 8BitMan's hands are exploding. Who knows? But either way, I don't know what's going on here. I'm trying to figure out what maybe counter picks are going on, or maybe if anybody has anything.
Yeah, but long sleeves today, hot tub later tonight.
But yeah, guys, as a competitor for everything, make sure you're prepped health-wise. Like, make sure you eat well, make sure you're sleeping well, and if you can't do that, at least try to make sure your hands are good. I see it all the time in sports as well. Players will have hand warmers on deck. You got to make sure that you're good to go.
All right. Looks like he's just consulting the stage list right now.
Maybe he's meditating.
Yeah, not sure what LOE1 was banned. Unfortunately, I'm not too familiar with the Wario counter pick meta.
I know Wario does like Battlefield a fair amount. Like, platforms are pretty good. I feel like Wario doesn't necessarily have like a super terrifyingly bad stage. If anything, I feel like FD, FD really good because it doesn't mitigate any of Wario's combos with those platforms as well. I'm trying to think of what could potentially even be a bad stage for Wario, but I don't.
Oh, there we can see it, our 8 stage list.
There we go. Let us know on Twitter for 800th time what you think the best stage list is, because no one can seem to agree on one.
I like this one.
I don't know, just take me anywhere, bro. Put me on any stage, whatever.
I'm fine with this one, but I'm also a Lila enjoyer, so like I have different opinions than most people.
Put me on any stage. I'll spam PK Fire regardless, man. Oh, it does not matter. But for these players, it matters a lot, probably. I don't know. I still like that other regions like to experiment with stage lists. I feel like a little bit of unity might be needed at some point in the future, but Ultimate, with as many characters as it's having, is still developing in its player base and its meta. So who knows what the right answer is. But either way, headed out to town. I think this is a beautiful counter pick for 8BitMan. Those side blast zones, most notably, really, really lethal, and those platforms as well. I mean, look at this combo 8BitMan is deploying already.
Oh, just drop shield at the wrong time there.
Ooh, yummy.
Yeah,
How does he stomach that, bro? He ain't curvy.
He's like, I could use some percent.
That IBS is going to be going crazy.
Oh, good mix up. Up air.
Yeah, 8BitMan doing a lot better of a job sharking these landings on LOE1. Just already playing way more confidently. And we've seen a switch too. 8BitMan was playing a lot more projectile heavy beforehand, and now he's aiming to scrap with LOE1.
Yeah, I think he realized he just got too far behind in that first game and needs to like get in there and like actually put things out.
That's the thing that makes R.O.B so devastating too. Like you said, like he has such versatility in his kit in terms of how he wants to decide to play certain matchups. Like, he's got phenomenal boxing tools, he's got incredible aerials, and his projectile game is also nothing to sneeze at either. So this character is everything you'd want and more, and a pretty good Smash character.
And that down tilt is a war crime. What a good move.
Going to jail for that down tilt.
Things are getting a little bit worse for LOE1 here. Like this feels like entirely different from game 1.
And you said it yourself, LOE1 plays best when he's got a lead, when he's able to just, keep running away from you and just keep the neutral game super, super ambiguous. But now that he's down 1 stock to 3, he's got to approach a lot more. And that's kind of where Wario struggles. His aerials could be a little bit more stubbier than R.O.B's. The kill power really relies on that back air right there for those later stocks, unless he gets some sort of F tilt. And EA Sports right now, 8BitMan is in the game. If you look at that player cam.
I was about to mention exactly that. Man is animated.
My man's in the virtual reality right now.
If you all have not been checking out that 8BitMan player cam, I recommend keeping an eye on it throughout the rest of the set.
My boy's Oculus out of his gourd right now. But LOE1 banging on death's door right now is this. They have to take this first stock from 8BitMan.
The full head roll.
My boy is bobbing and weaving mid-game. So anything it takes, that's if that's an indication of anything, I think it's an indication of how locked in 8BitMan is right now. But that back air is going to finally tie out that first stock. But man, this is such a bad spot for LOE1.
Oh yeah. Like, I'm not sure how he brings this back. Well, I mean, Wario has the tools, of course. We all know about the mustard cloud.
That's true, and the comeback mechanic of Waft, just such a huge prevalent thing. Really good knowledge right there that the arm rotor does reflect. You don't see it too often. If LOE1 can just take this stock, though, it's pretty much even grounds for the last one.
This could be tenuous. LOE1's playing really good right now.
He is. He definitely a complete reversal. It just seems like both these players are completely confident in their advantage states. They know how to catch landings very, very solidly. Both players struggling a little bit while in the air, though. You see him looking for, hunting for this down tilt, trying to find some sort of way to just tidy out this stock. Waft would be such a waste at this point. Ooh, big down air.
Yeah, only so much you can do to avoid it there. Wario's recovery is quite good, with the bike and all that. The up B, it's a bit susceptible, unfortunately.
8BitMan making that dangly earring look like a wind chime right now. Man, that thing is moving.
Oh, 8BitMan's out here.
He's out here for real, yeah. I don't think there's any better descriptor than he's out here for real.
He's plugged into the game for sure. LOE1, a bit more stoic. Just a tiny bit.
I feel like it exemplifies itself in both of their play styles. You know, everyone likes to say the cliche of, oh, you can see how someone's personality and how they play. But I mean, 8BitMan, eager to scrap, head bobbing everywhere, very active. LOE1, calm, cool, collected. You know, likes to take his time. And it says a lot. You know, these players, a lot of players wear their hearts on their sleeve in terms of how they play a lot of the time. We're definitely seeing that right now with 8BitMan.
Now, where are we gonna see him take a R.O.B?
My man is holding on to himself for dear life right
now. This is how he plugs in.
This is the LOE1 advantage, though. You know, winning game 1, you do get the final counter pick at the end. I believe we're still well into best of 3 territory in these round 2 pools. So I'm very, very eager to see exactly where LOE1 is going to decide to counter pick 8BitMan.
Interesting pick in Palos. It's pretty similar to Final Destination that we saw game 1. But I do know that R.O.B is quite good on the stage, so we'll have to see if this pays off.
Maybe giving Wario a little bit more survivability, I'm assuming.
Oh, I mean, possibly.
This is one of the biggest stages. Survivability is almost key here for a lot of these characters. For a player like LOE1 who likes to take his time. Also, these platforms are actually already coming in handy. I mean, the perfect height, perfect distance for these coast-to-coast combos LOE1 is already deploying.
All right, yeah, you got me there. Those are some good combos. Hey, he's like, I'll take some percent.
And LOE1 eager to scrap. Like, he's eager to trade out of hit stun constantly. Wario has some fast aerials, so he's just taking the opportunity to counter pit 8BitMan when the combo isn't true.
And, okay, that was a bad up B, but only able to get like a little bit of percent off of it. Whoa! Oh. No!
That is what you don't want to see, and it sucks too. I think maybe he thought he had to tech the stage, but wasn't actually hit by the last hit of the arm rotor just yet, which is such a shame because bike is an option still, up B is still an option. I'm pretty sure maybe he had his double jump left as well. And now this blows things open for 8BitMan.
Yeah, it was terribly unfortunate for LOE1 there. 8BitMan though, you know, he's hopping about it.
So the LOE1 aiming to tidy up that stock right there.
Oh, yeah, I still think LOE1's playing real clean here, but like, he lost that huge advantage.
Yeah, it's a huge advantage loss for sure. Definitely going to make the lifespan of this game a lot shorter. And I think also the mentality maybe for this counter pick of stage is letting LOE1 live long enough to maybe have that waft charged up. You know, even though he's not, you know, known as the waft Wario, I feel like it's still a good win condition to have in the back pocket, especially when you need it most. And after that SD, I feel like LOE1 is definitely going to need that.
Yeah, but it was definitely locking down the beast that I mentioned before. LOE1 with the lead.
Ooh, big nair coming out though from 8BitMan. How does LOE1 land successfully? He's doing such a good job of just getting out of these situations, not trying to scrap on landing a lot of the time. Only really at a hit stun. Really good grab right there.
Yeah, Wario sort of affords you that opportunity. Like normally just jumping off of a platform is really scary. Wario's got such good air drift that he can sort of afford to offer up the opportunity to R.O.B.
I'm liking also LOE1 using this ground mode movement to kind of kite 8BitMan to kind of charge in a little bit while LOE1 does these little dashback forward airs. And now we've got full waft charge up.
Oh my goodness, just takes it immediately.
Big back air.
All right, LOE1's locked in though. And I feel like LOE1 has been playing this this game 3 here very well.
8BitMan though, you know, can't count him out either. He's very, very slated to win. The amount of damage R.O.B can do just off one nair.
I mean, I think the same for Wario,
this might be it.
Oh, if that last one hit. Chases him down with the command grab.
8BitMan on a razor's edge right now. You know how scary this is just. I feel like I'm more scared for R.O.B even though he's an advantage right now. No gyro in hand either, so no 0 to death combos coming out for 8BitMan. And he's
looking for it.
Is that it? No, that's not it.
Wow, just raw. It's not enough.
It was raw. Sometimes you gotta go, man. Sometimes that sushi ain't sitting right.
Yeah, while waft, you know, very strong move, it's actually not amazing at killing across stage on like heavier characters. Interestingly enough.
And one misplay on this recovery here for 8BitMan is going to mean a fat back air, and you know LOE1 is looking for it right now.
Good dash attack.
Yeah.
That's going to take it. Well, LOE1 going to take that 2-1 over 8BitMan. Michigan popping off in the back.
Such composure for low 1 right there, honestly. What a trade, too, on the end right there. I don't think 8BitMan was expecting that. I mean, R.O.B, not the easiest time getting off the ledge. There's so many mix-ups you can do. I feel like 8BitMan was almost too scared to recover high in a lot of those scenarios because of how good low 1 was at sharking landings. 8BitMan just didn't want to land with Nair. He didn't want to go with he didn't want to propel himself all the way up to the top of the blast zone and then come on down from there. I think he was very, very cognizant of how he could die there, but low 1, so stone cold.
And low 1 was looking for like every opportunity. And I think even with that SD, low 1 was just playing so strong that game.
Oh, yeah.
And you'd mentioned the regional talent that we're going to see here. You're going to see a lot of like the low 1s. Players like that, the doorstops, the guys, the people you don't see at every major. But like they're going to probably do a lot of great things here. We're probably going to see a few more great. And what do we have?